Also a badass podcaster, and he also fights. So maybe he'll talk a little bit about that on stage, but he is no stranger to the stage or stranger to danger. Please, everybody, give a warm welcome to Greg Hernandez.
How you guys doing tonight? I love how she's like, any fights? I'm a fucking pro wrestler. I don't fight. Thanks for building me up. I appreciate that. But I can take an ass whooping. That's basically what she's saying. So, my name's Greg Hernandez, and I am a stand-up comic. And for those of you who aren't in the entertainment industry, stand-up comic is an industry term for broke and unemployed. Because we make no money at this shit. We do it for fun. Okay? And basically, stand-up comedy is like collecting comic books. Okay, it's basically like you better do it for fun because you're not getting paid for it, you're not gonna get laid out of it, so you might as well just keep going. But not the worst job I've ever had. Simply not the worst job I've ever had. Worst job I ever had, I was a strip club manager for 5 years. Woo! No. That job fucking shaved years off my life. Here's how it happened. People ask, like, how'd you become a strip club manager? I Forrest Gumped my way into that shit. I was just in the right place, right time. And a buddy of mine was manager. And he says, hey bro, I could really use a security guy. Me? Dude, I'm 5'4". I'm the fucking Rudy Rudiger of fucking security guards. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so they told me, like, yeah, no, it's really chill, really easily. And, you know, because it's a strip club in Bakersfield, you know? Yeah, and you ever been to Bakersfield? Don't go to Bakersfield, go through Bakersfield, just keep fucking driving. So I'm there all of maybe 2 days, and they said, hey, we've got a manager spot opening up. You know, I've been here 3 days, right? They went, you know that you're the only one here with a high school diploma, right? So I became the manager. And it's one of those jobs that sounds a hell of a lot cooler than it really is. Okay? Here was my average day. I had this conversation, I don't know how many times. You catch a dancer doing something shady, because that's what they do. And it's always, Greg, why do you think I'm lying to you? You always think I'm lying. Why do you always think I'm lying to you? You know your name's not really Cinnamon, right? And so this constantly, every day, that was, my job was either catching dancers from doing shady shit or throwing out drunk Armenian guys because they thought pants were optional. I'm glad you find it funny because it still haunts my fucking dreams. My friend, why are you throwing me out? Because your fucking dick is hanging out. You mean I can't do that? Do you go to Denny's and pull your dick out? No, get the fuck out of here. That was my average day. I'll tell you right now, the only thing I miss is a fucking paycheck. It's the only thing I miss. Yeah. But, and then dancers. Oh my God. Oh, you know how they say that your porn name is like the house, the street you grew up on, and your pet? You have played this game before. Okay. You know what stripper names are? The dumbest fucking thing you can think of. I had a dancer. Name was LSD. I'm not making this up. ELLEESDE. LSD. And I was like, in my head, I started every sentence with bitch. But can't say that out loud because then they get offended. And so I said, why the fuck is your name LSD? Shit you not, she went, because I'll have you tripping. And then she got naked, and I realized her name was LSD because her body looked like she was fucking melting. Yeah, body like a melted candle. It wasn't pretty. And just as bright, too, because she told me, she goes, she went to Vegas, you know, where the world stars live. And she says, Greg, this club needs 30-foot poles. hell? We have 15-foot ceilings. Fuck are you putting a 30-foot pole? Because that's how math works. And my boss, oh my God, my boss was a guy named Chris Kronz. And I can use his real name because he can't fire me twice. Chris was the perfect combination of white privilege and fucking retarded. Worked for this man for 5 years, and there wasn't a day I didn't think about just curb stomping his fat ass. He had this idea. We're gonna do the deja vu car wash. We're gonna take strippers and bring them out in the daylight. Bro, is that the whole plan? Like seriously, that's as far as you thought that out? Strippers and daylight don't fucking mix. Strip clubs are dark for a reason. They're dark so you don't see the flaws and the blemishes and the stab wounds. It's all sleight of hand. It's all trick. And so he brings them out, and then on top of that, it's the drunkest day of the fucking year. These bitches are hammered. You have not laughed until you've seen a drunk stripper fall off a car. Oh my God, I've laughed so hard. I have video of it. Still to this day, I still want bitch cracker too. It's awesome. Oh my God, and then I have seen some shit. Okay? Shit I've never shared this with people. 3 words I never thought I would hear together. Strip club MMA. That was a thing. One of our DJs goes, I have an idea. And when a strip club DJ says he's got an idea, it's a stupid fucking idea. But we're gonna set up a cage and we're gonna have dancers duke it out. Is that the whole plan? Seriously? And I went, okay, we're doing like the big oversized boxing gloves, right? This is gonna be a joke. No, bro, we're doing the 4-ounce gloves. Okay, let's see how this works out. First fight was this tiny little Irish girl, all of maybe $112. And her opponent, how do I put this? Anyone remember the chick that shot Selena? Teardrop tattoo, whole 9. I'm like, that Irish girl's getting her fucking ass kicked. That bell rings, that little Irish girl came out like she was Conor McGregor. If Conor McGregor had late-stage Parkinson's. She got her fucking ass handed to her. It was fucking hilarious. But I didn't laugh, because I was dating a little Irish girl. I did lose $50 when she made it to the second round. I'm like, fuck, I thought she was getting knocked out. Shit! And, no, yeah, that's... People ask me all the time, like, bro, you worked at a strip club for 5 years. Yeah. What's your advice? What advice do you have for dating strippers? Oh, you want the advice? Come here. I'll tell you some advice. Okay, bottom of my heart, the advice for dating strippers. Don't fucking do it! It's the stupidest thing in the world. Go out and just do something productive. Get a life goal. Don't fucking do it. Dating a stripper is like watching Game of Thrones. Okay? People tell you how awesome it is, and at the end you're just pissed off that you wasted those years of your fucking life. You're like, shit. Here's more advice. Strippers are like rental cars. Go out and get you one. Feel free to make a mess inside of it, but you don't want to park to your house for a long period of time. It's not a good idea. I've dated 3 of them. Because I'm stupid. Best case scenario, I had one who left me because she wanted to go to Vegas to be a blackjack dealer. Because golds. And we were still good friends, and we, talk every once in a while. I said, hey babe, how you doing? How's the new job going? She says, it's a lot of math. Bitch, can you count to 21? That's the whole game. Fucking count to 21. That's it. You're not doing quantum physics. It's fucking blackjack. That was the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, little Irish girl. She decided that she didn't want to be a stripper anymore. She wanted to be a model. Because goals. And she actually hooked up with a really good modeling group. Maybe you heard of them, they're called Instagram. They have tons of models out there. And she did, to her credit, she did really well. She got middle tier of Instagram models. Okay. And then she cheated on me with a photographer. Because that's what models do. And he was a decent photographer. He really was. He kept his Uber job because he liked the hours. Yeah, gives you an idea how good he was. And so anyway, when I found out I was being cheated on, I went out and I copyrighted everything. I copyrighted her model name. I copyrighted her likeness. I fucking owned everything. It was fucking great. Think of it this way. Guys, maybe you can relate a little better to this. Think of your lady leaving. That's it. I'm out of here. We're done. And as she's leaving, you go, okay, but I bought those eyelashes. Thank you, bitch. It's basically what I did, but on a higher level. And every guy has that one relationship. That one ex where you thought, God, I wish I could have fucked her one last time. I did it, but I did it financially. It's fucking great. And it was way more satisfying than actually fucking. And, but she got her revenge. She got her revenge. Because a week ago, I find out that she decided she was going to do stand-up. You have no idea how hard this shit is. Coming up and thinking like, okay, this is going to be the night that I just fucking eat a dick on stage. Watch. And she went up, and she ate a bag of dicks. It was fucking great. She went up, and just the fear in the eyes was fantastic. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, oh, she's gonna give me a show. This is gonna be great. Her only bit, she didn't write one joke. She didn't write a fucking setup. She wrote nothing. She went up and she went, yeah, I used to be a stripper, but no, I don't have daddy issues. And that was it. That was the whole fucking, and I'm just going, oh, it's better than I thought. Oh, this is gonna be great. And I'm just sitting there just watching her drown. And then she turns the floor over for questions. You know what? I'm gonna let you ask me questions about being a stripper. Bitch, this is not a town hall meeting. They didn't come here for you to help me, for them to help you entertain them. What are you thinking? Like, oh my God. So basically what I'm saying is don't fucking date strippers. Don't ever date strippers. I would much rather attempt to punch Brock Lesnar in the dick than ever date another stripper again. Because broken bones and head injuries were healed, but dating a stripper will fuck your shit up for life. So anyway, as Janet started to say, he's a fighter. No, he's not. He's a smartass who happens to be a pro wrestler. Now, I've been doing this 16 years. I've been a pro wrestler 16 years. I started training when I was 26 years old. So doing the math, yeah, I'm 42. I'll be 42 next month. And yeah, 42. And I've been involved in some weird shit, as we've established before. Now, you guys wrestling fans? Anybody? Awesome, awesome, okay. The greatest shit you will ever see never gets filmed. I can tell you that right now. The road trips. That's the shit I want to film. Okay? We live off truck stop food and whatever's open at 1 o'clock in the morning when we get out of the show. And so we're on the road one day, we're headed to Hayward, gonna do the show. Pull into a Love's truck stop. Okay, gotta gas up, grab some food, and my buddy Billy, I've known Billy from the beginning, 16 fucking years. And Billy's one of those guys that uses the pro wrestling thing to pick up women. And it's never worked. Ever. Not one fucking time. But God love him, he keeps trying. So we park at the gas pump, and there's this gorgeous blonde, about 30 feet over. And Billy puffs his chest up, and he starts walking out like his fucking ring music just hits, and he came to the curtain. He's getting this woman's number. He's so getting this woman's number. And he's about 10 feet away, and my buddy Alex yells from the back seat, "Hey, my name's Billy, can I put my dick in you?" And Billy just swings back around. Because that's what pro wrestlers do. We fight with each other. You spend like 12 hours on the road, you're gonna do some shit. Here was my buddy John. John helped train me. And this was one of John's favorite fucking pranks. It was awesome. Again, truck stop, you gotta pee. So we go in the bathroom, and there's always that one guy at the urinal. So John would take the urinal next to him, and I started to learn John's game after a while. I would take them one on the other side of the guy. And mid-piss, John would be like, "Yeah, so I started beating the shit out of her. And, you know, dude, she had the fucking nerve to call the cops on me." And I went, "It's not like the first time you beat the shit out of her." And we started just going, and the dude next to us is just like, "What the fuck do I do?" Like, he's trying to shake it to try to get this shit done. We fucking entertained ourselves. It was great. But, every time I have to tell people that I'm a pro wrestler, everyone's first question is always, "You do midget wrestling?" I've been involved in some midget matches, but no, I'm not a midget wrestler. But I did this one show, and the setup was my hometown, Bakersfield, California. Come out, got the mic in my hand, and cut this hometown promo. You know, it's great to be back in front of my hometown. You know, it's really hyping this shit up. Billy comes out with his little tag team partner midget, who looked like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. It's fucking great. It was awesome. And to this day, I can't remember that guy's fucking name. I called him Farquaad for 4 years. I have no idea. And so the gimmick was Billy was gonna come up, him and Farquaad were gonna challenge me to a match. You go out, you find yourself a partner. We're doing this tonight in the main event. So I go out and I get me a partner who I've never met before. I never fucking met this guy. Breaking news, folks, wrestling's fake. We're not all good friends. And I just met this guy. I'm not even sure if he spoke English. And so we're putting the match together. And Farquaad says, "Okay, here's the spot. Billy's gonna grab your arms, hold them behind you. I'm gonna hit the ropes, you sidestep, boom. I run into Billy, we both take a bump, roll out of the ring." Cool. Let's do this, Farquaad, we got this. And so we go and we're in the match. Billy's got my arms behind me. Farquaad hits the ropes. I sidestep, and Farquaad proceeds to headbutt Billy right in the nuts. It was that moment I learned, when a guy gets hit in the nuts, it's funny. When a guy gets hit in the nuts with a midget, it's fucking hilarious. So the finish of the match, Farquaad hits him, turns around, boom, super kick, midget goes down, crowd goes crazy. I hit that super kick, he takes a bump, and my next thought is, did I just commit a hate crime? I just kicked a midget in the head. And so, match is over, promoter's in the back, and he's loving it. He's fucking great. He's like, "Guys, I love it, that was awesome." And I found out that not only is kicking a midget in the head not a hate crime, they paid me for it and asked me if I was available to come back next month and do it again. All right, guys, that's my time. My name's Greg Hernandez.
Give it up again